you have asked us to research the history of women in our family, which was not especially easy as my mother is not a sentimental. No photos or nothing. But through a combination of some old shoeboxes of stuff at my nan's house and newspapers and books found in the British Library in London, where I have spent the last couple of days, FYI, I can tell you all the following. My mother is one of only 5 female FTSE 100 chief executives. She did this, I imagine, by donning shoulder pads and body checking any man who got in her way. Her mother, my nan, was a teacher, which doesn't tell me much about history. But when she was about my age in the 60s, she marched with other women to make abortion legal, which was like a big deal. And she wore her hair in braids sometimes, and she had lots of sex, and no one judged her for it. Well, except maybe her mother. Was she alive? Because she, my great-grandmother, died when British European Airways Flight 411 crashed on approach to Manchester from Amsterdam. This is ironic, because from 1944 to 45, my grandmother worked as a pilot during the war, delivering planes that needed to be fixed. Which is like, not that an exciting job to have. She wasn't dropping bombs or anything. But it was a big deal, because she was doing a man's job, and men were bastards and didn't like girls like my great-grandmother doing their jobs. I have basically learned that in my family history, there were always boys who were assholes who made things shit for the girls in my family. But things have moved on for my generation, because for me, it's not so much that the boys are assholes. They are. But more that the girls have become the assholes that the boys used to be. I used to ask myself every night, why? Why? What did I ever do to you? And then I would imagine, 25 years from now, coming to a school reunion, and I'd be there, in my Armani suit, with my beautiful husband and my beautiful handbag and my beautiful children. And when you all said, "Scarlett, Scarlett," I'd say, "I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you. I didn't recognize any of you." And then I'd leave. But as I sat on the packed tube in London, no one recognized me. No one pointed. No one whispered. And I realized, you are all nothing. There is a big, bad world out there where St. Helens means nothing. There is a big, bad world just waiting to swallow you up. But when it swallows up you lot, it will vomit you back up. Because you are indigestible girls. That's the kind of girls you are. You are food poisoning. And the world will know that you are girls like that. And you will be all alone. Together, but alone. Do you see? And I will forget you. I have forgotten you. Because I am not a St. Helens girl. But you will not forget me. After all, you have my photo to remember me by.